Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of The Long Dark. Guess what? It's update day, and this save file is almost completely useless at this point. Actually, the updates are so huge that it's it's basically you make a new game or else, really. Like, you're losing out. So, that being said, we're going to have our lovely final farewell and make sure that no dogs are around. And if they are, well, hey, I made a bow off camera because I'm speeding this thing up. Because we're going to watch and check out the next thing before the end of this episode. We're going to check things out. But we have to get there first. Okay, so I have the bow. We're going to see if I can actually aim with this, and actually I should probably take some pot shots at something. Okay, so let's see if there's any wolves. Just to be sure, because target practice with wolves is also an acceptable form of target practice. Okay, so let's see, what would be a good wolf distance? Something like that. Okay, so I want to see if I can sink it in right around that. Okay, so there's a wind thing. Now it's still going that way. Yeah, I suppose the wind is slightly, no, I don't know what it is. Okay, so that was a quick test. See how things go. Actually, that's where I was aiming. So it's more of a down thing, but at the same time, I aimed way off. Okay, we'll try it with the deer. Hello, dearie. Let's see if we can sneak up on this buck. No, 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 no. You do not go the other way. Alright, no, come back out, bow. Or is it out? Oh, it is out. Alright. Let's see if we can make this shot. Yeah. Are you not gonna... Okay, fine. Okay, so that doesn't tell us anything. But it will tell us from about this ice pond exactly how far we were off. Deer was about there, right? Right. Okay, let's do another manual one. Just to get the feel for everything. Well, that one seemed on point, at least without the horizontal issues. So yes, there's a wind factor and a slightly to the right thing that I'm going to have to factor in. So let's find these 3 arrows and find the distance that I pretty much covered from that height. That deer seems to be going a whole lot of nowhere. Boink. Do I have one more arrow? I do not. Okay, so now all that's tested out. We have an arrow here. Okay, yeah, so it pretty much went with its arc, mostly. It doesn't feel... Oh, okay. That was blind luck. He walked right into that one. Okay, so it has an extreme weight towards the left. So, but how much? How strong of an angle is that? I actually paid attention to it. Okay, so I'm not sure. Let's try and take something closer to point blank. Straight center of the tree, left of the tree. So we're looking at about 4 or 5 degree angle straight up with no real wind. Okay. Oh, that kind of gives an idea. Oh, that arrow's gonna suck. But it doesn't matter. This is just a trial run to make sure if I can learn how to shoot. And, well, oh well. That's that. We learned. Give me that. Give an idea. Variance of a few degrees. So if we were to go dead center and we want to aim dead center, we'll want about 4 or 5 degrees, something like that. And we get the center of the roof. Okay. Well, that's horizontal, and I'm probably never getting that arrow back either. Did it go clear over? It went clear over? Oh, it's done for. Okay, well, that was that test. Give me something else alive. How about that? Okay, so there's a wolf around here, I think. That might be a wolf. We'll give it one more thing. I want to see if I can figure out the height now that I've got that part figured out. So let's see. When do we stop our advance? Let's slow down our advance. No. Let's not slow down our advance. That thing is still a ways off. Or is that a freaking rock? Might be a rock. Might be a wolf behind that rock. There's a lemon behind that wolf. Nope. Alright then. Okay, so I want to get it aiming straight for the door at this point in time. So about a 5-degree difference. And we're what? 40 or 50 feet? Something like that. Alright. So let's go about 5-degree difference-ish. And see how far that went. Maybe it's less of a difference. Just go by degrees based on distance. I don't know. Well, it's not too far off. Still kind of hitting the center mass from that distance. That's not too bad. All right. Starting to catch on. All right. Okay, so one more time. Let's try and get it in the center from a goodly distance away. So this is that kind of point where you can just like walk instead of run. So you can kind of catch up without it kind of chasing you. That seems to be the threshold point for wolves. So we're looking at about 2 degrees with a 5 degree differential maybe. And it went straight. Interesting. And it went off. Okay, so it's a little weird in the controls. So one went that way when I held it for quite some time, and then one went straight this way. So it's got a little bit of, you know, well, let me show you. This is me holding it straight. You can see. Okay, so you can try and aim for the reticle, so it would seem. Speaking of which, in the new update, the reticle is actually going the way of the dodo. Alright, I don't know where that arrow is, but who cares? Okay, so I'm gonna try and do a straight shot, straight center of this, based on its waviness. And that's not even close. Okay. Yeah, alright, whatever. I'll learn it. Bow I shall learn. Did I just run over the other? You know what? Whatever. So center target one more time, and wow, that sounded really juicy, that wall. What the heck happened there? Oh, the arrow broke. Okay. Sounded like it kind of like broke itself on like a fish or something. Went through the wall, through the cabinet, into the fishing hole, and just stabbed the fish. And then I broke my arrow. Okay, so that's it. That's all. Got a few small tidbits and then gave up on the arrows. Alright, let's start a new game. I'm going to set up the update and let's get to it now because, well, it's been a while. Alright! Alright, here we are back at the menu, and we're gonna, well, we tried this one and we started to get a hang of it, and we didn't die last time, so that's good. So I'm saying let's bump it up. Notice how this is also a change because they had the little tiles originally, 3 tiles, and check from there, but yeah, they decided to go full screen just so that your eyes have to look from side to side if you have a big monitor like me. Okay, so let's confirm this one. This way we can say at least we know what we're doing. We Mystery Lake. That looks grayed out still. Pleasant Valley, random, and coming soon. Interesting. I thought there was a new zone already available, but apparently not. Can we just... No, we can't pick that. It won't let us. Saw that down there. Okay, so we know what we're doing. All right, we go back to Batman so that we can... well, we're just going to rotate. Guy, girl, guy, girl, guy, girl. Why not? And I swear he sounds like Batman. Just listen to him over time. You'll see. All right, what's the quote of the day? No one can tell what goes on between the person you were and the person you become. Okay. No one can chart the blue and lonely section of hell. There are no map. Fine! Be that way. Okay, so first change. They are our sticks. Sticks everywhere. And we are probably not in a good spot right now. Oh, I don't know what that... Oh, I hit the sprint. There we go. Yes, there's a new sprint mechanic. Breakdown. 10 minutes calories. We can't do that right now. I would like to just... Well, let's just pick up the sticks. For a little bit. Anyways. Oh, come off it. Let's just get out of here. Oh, knock it off. Yes, and they simplified the fight command, which I'm going to die in. And look at all that crap on me. 43% condition within the first minute of the freaking game. Oh, man. Oh, this is no good. Okay, so let's run our butt off here. At least we're in familiar terrain. And we're not dumping through the ice or anything, which is also good. So we need to get to some meds. Let's try and see what's up in this medicine cabinet. Let's see how quickly our sprint meter comes back too. I know you don't. We'll make it though. Okay, so first things first. Just in case we need some food, we'll have some cattail stalks. Just take the blood that we're bleeding out and just coat it in that instead of ripping it from our own gums. How about that? Get a nice bowl, pre-blooded up, so that we have our Captain Crunch all nice and ready. Oh, okay. We'll just try and get to the building and see what we can do. See if we can get rid of whatever they gave us, which is about 1 billion afflictions. From what I can tell. Let's get in here. Well, we made it here very, very quickly. Wow, that was very interesting. Okay, so yes, here we are at the same old spot. Let's get hurrying up over here. What do we got? Please say we have something. We have a bandage. Probably going to need it. And a candy bar, which is not going to be helpful. That is our own blood. And do we have anything else that's going to save our lives? No. All right, so let's take a look at the new first aid menu. The blood loss from wolf bite, 2 afflictions. Okay, so we don't have that. Treat blood loss. Yeah, sure, there. Treat wounds. Yes. Okay. Okay, so it's not so bad. Seems... Oh, yeah, we got a whole list of everything that we need and everything that we have, what it does. So we need to find some bandages real quick. So what we're going to do, we are going to find chair. Requires a hatchet to break down. Yes, we can break down the chair. We cannot break down the cabinet, apparently. Painkillers are not going to save us right now. We need a bandage. Or a hatchet. We're not doing so good. We're doing pretty bad. Ooh. Awesome. We are 15%. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. We're better. We are cold and the cold is going up. That is not a good sign, actually. Well, let's take some of the basic things that we need here. Oh, reticle, please. Thank you. Okay, the loss of the reticle, it comes in when it gains focus and drops when it loses focus. I'm going to leave that there so it doesn't... you can't feel your feet. Well, we'll toast you up with some Summit Soda. That's it. Actually, give us some clothes. Cloth, close call. I would have torn that apart in seconds. Okay, so it is freaking cold inside here, apparently. You know what? We'll take that.
I think this might be the end.
Oh, would you knock it off? It's not the end. You're Batman. Okay, so we got that covered. Let's take a look upstairs in the cabinets. And actually, do you have clothes on you? Oh, clearly you have clothes on you. And apparently you don't. That's still a thing, I'm guessing. Alright, so give us the drawer, please. What do we got? Nothing. We need an axe and we need some clothes. Gotta get ourselves toasted up. I can't tear up the rug, like seriously? Nope. It's apparently a thing. Okay, so we got cloth, crate. Oh, we can break down the crates. We can break down the table. We have more painkillers, which are not saving us right now. What's in this cupboard? Another granola bar. And that's not enough to help us right now. Any other special things? Anything under? No. Okay. So here's thing. Okay, let's take a look at our equipment, and with our new start we have nothing to start a fire. That's the main thing. We have absolutely nothing to start a fire, and this is going up and up and up and up and up. So, you know what? Freezing? Can we just like rest inside and gain some heat? Is this a thing that we can do? A little bit? Okay, so it is. How about our clothes? How about our clothes now? They're all terrible, which might be what we need to focus on. Okay, so this bedroll over here, you're mine. I'm taking you, and I'm going to do all the things down here. Wait, is it warmer down here? Windows. But in this nice little tucked in corner, just, yeah. No, okay. No, that's not doing anything. Okay, so what's something that seriously, sweater? Yeah, let's warm ourselves up. 0.2, 0.4. This seems to have a greater factor. So does this. So the underwear and jeans, yes. The wool hat, maybe. In any case, what I'm saying... Oh, we can't even repair because we don't even have a sewing kit. Oh, this is actually really crappy. Okay, so let's... Well, what do you do without a match? We might actually die this episode. Let's try and get heated up with the +6 temperature. And now it's a terrible... Oh, weather's back and forth and back and forth, and we're much better off, but we're going to need to go. You had nothing, right? All right. Okay, so this house is kind of proving a little bit useless, and we're not going to get anything out of it. Fine and good, whatever. We got blood all over the place anyway in there, and it kind of is icky. No, I want to do a quick run around the lake, see if we can get point A, point B for everything we need. Speaking of point A to point B, I see feathers. I'm just trying to get us stabilized right now. We are in such a bad spot. Nothing. And we're going to stay in this bad spot and die a horrible, horrible death. Because that's exactly what they want to do to us. Not a good start with the wolf and all, but hey, we'll push through it. We'll get there. It's okay. Oh, bad start. But you got to see the initial menu. Let me get the notes I have on the update while we're going here. Okay, so you saw where it was targetable harvesting. You can actually tear things up now. Pardon me. So like that chair that I could target, the crates I could target. You can tear them up for cloth and wood and all those good things. Anything in here? So that was the first thing. Notice also down, oh, cloth. In the side menu, you see a windshield that, well, yeah, it's just saying it's protected from the wind in here. So any place that That's another thing, and the major part of the update by setting up the map is that, you know, all these places function properly now. Like in here is a windshield, it'll show you it works, it all works fine. Let's wear that, let's get ourselves in a little better spot. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Is that dog that nearly killed us? Okay, yeah, that's that dog that nearly killed us. Ice fishing huts. Was that a zone before? Oh my god, at the dogs! 1, 2, 3, 4. All in one spot. 4 dogs. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is very cool. Oh yes, another part of the update. Look at the snow. It's actually like not just you know, white. They've actually done all the nice particles and, well, yeah, not just white. I mean a blinding white. They've actually done some detail work for it. Oh, more cloth. Now, if we can get a sewing kit, we're freaking awesome. But we're not going to get a sewing kit until we get inside one of those houses.
Just don't lay down.
You'll be fine. Knock it off. Actually, our condition is rapidly going down. Sewing kit. Dense milk. Are we protected from the wind in here? Yes. Okay. That cold is really, really, really bad. I want to get to a house, actually. Let's not mess around. Let's get to house. Let's do it. It's probably the best plan. And then from inside there, isn't this the one with like the double bed, or is it over there? There's one of them that gives a ridiculous warmth bonus, the bed. You kind of get yourself back on track. Just trying to remember which one it was. Alright, in we go. Newsprint, table, yeah, we can tear all that up. More newsprint, chair, shelf with dog food, wonderful. Nothing in the way of axes yet, which is no good. No bueno. Okay, is this the good one? Okay, let's see if we can boost our temperature up a little bit first off. That's the main thing I'm worried about. Not so much. Okay, so that's the one we're not wearing. Let's, action. Repair, please. Yes. Skill, 30 minutes, 80. Required materials. Cloth. What? I have cloth. It didn't have an okay. Repair. Repair. I don't know why it wouldn't let me. But let's boost our socks up. Our socks are much better. Cotton lung underwear. Let's repair that as well. It's fine as well to repair. 6.5. Oh yeah! Riding the wire. Reason why? Because we are extremely cold. Oh wow, we're going insane here. What in the heck? Bed. Rest. Can we survive? No, we froze to death while trying to get warm the whole time. That dog attack destroyed all our clothes instantly. We survived for 7 hours. Wow. Okay, so I guess that's just bad RNG right there. We kind of had the recovery, but everything was a little bit too late. We had no matches, yada, yada, yada. You know how it all goes. You saw what you saw. Okay, we'll call that one an episode for now. And we'll see if we get not totally ruined on a run for next episode. And that's a new patch. Let's see if we can throw in some other ones. You notice the simpler wolf struggling. They added more status effects. You can have, I think, bruises, sprains, and lacerations, whatnot. Also, hypothermia. Don't hold me to every last one of those. I'm just kind of explaining generally that they added a bunch. Anyway. First aid instances, you saw that I could have 2 instances of bleeding and whatnot. They removed running. You saw the sprint, which, actually is pretty dang fast, honestly. That was pretty good. Campfire system, which we did not get to see. Outside fireplaces, you'd have to add more wood and get the fire really roaring. To combat with outside weather. What else do we have with my notes? My notes say, you can have the windshields and all of that, and that if you see the wind going a certain direction and you see a shield, whatnot, and a rock outcropping or a wall, it should function properly for all the maps. There's interesting things. You saw the snow. With that said, they added a bunch of actual wind sounds, so you'll hear more rattling and windows and tin roofs, things like that. You'll hear that. On a calm situation, you might actually hear ambient bird sounds, and when those stop, there might be predators around. Interesting things like that. The Reticle Fade, which I'm starting to get annoyed by. Apparently they wanted a minimalist UI, but Reticle should be a common option, honestly. I would prefer Reticle myself. I know they're trying to make a very minimal thing, but that's just personal preference. It should be toggleable. And then you can turn it off by default if you want to kind of push the feel there, honestly. That's how I look at it. Anyways, that's about the only thing I disagree with so far. Everything else is pretty cool. You harvest more for wood. You got to go out and get all those sticks, as you noticed, and that's why I did the restart. Mainly is because all that loot pool doesn't exist. Like, I can't just go outside, grab some wood with a menu anymore. So that's why I did the restart. Well, that and all the other dynamics working properly. Okay, so that was all a whole bunch of major ones, as you can see. There's some minor ones, like if you harvest a lamp, you can harvest the fuel and it'll go into other lamps and stuff like that. Just small things. Bug fixes, whatnot, that weren't really relevant to us. But hey, anyways, that's all done. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and throw me a like if you did. And let's hope that we get the RNG gods to be much more favorable next time. All right. See you later. Bye.